boots worn thin. I rode through fire, through smoke and sin. The towns are silent, the grave's still warm, and I carry the weight of every storm. The trail behind is scorched and gone. No heroes here, just moving on. Each shot I fired left a name behind. Now the wind's the only friend I find. Ashes on the saddle, dust in my breath. Rode through the valley, shoulder to death. The blood is dry, but the stains remain. I wear the silence like a broken chain. Ashes on the saddle, marking what's been slain. I don't pray, I don't speak. My past rides close, week by week. I've burned bridges, I've crossed lines. Now I sleep with ghosts and buried signs. The wind it knows, the crows all tell of a man who made his home in hell. No songs, no name etched in stone, just ashes falling where I roam. Ashes on the saddle, smoke in my trail. Every mile a memory pale. Fire's gone, but I still sting alone. Survivor of the reckoning. Ashes on the saddle, roof of every.
At Coldwater Junction, the signs are gone. No road back once you've wandered on. Sand burns red where the footprints fade, and silence screams in the heat and shade. They say no soul walks out alive from that cursed place where shadows thrive. The air is thick with ash ash and sin, and he walks in fire, carved from within. Blood in his hands, dust in his breath, flames at his back, dancing with death. Cold water's curse, don't ever sleep. It cuts you deep and drags you deep.
He bears no name, just burning eyes. A man undone by truth and lies. He made a pact he can't undo.
Now hell rides shotgun grinning through. Blood in his hands, dust in his breath, flames at his back, dancing with death. Cold water's curse, don't ever sleep. It cuts you deep and drags you deep. You can hear the whispers in the heat, voices buried beneath your feet. No prayers reach this junction's gate, just scorched regrets and twisted fate. Blood in his hands, dust in his breath, flames at his back, dancing with death. Cold water's curse, don't ever sleep. It cuts you deep and drags you deep. At Cold Water Junction, don't look behind. Once you enter, time unbinds. He walks the line between flame and dust. The road is wrath, the end is rust. You gain. 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 Dusty trail at dusk, nail light, no trail to trust. A shadow comes with burning eyes and silent screams when the living die. Death rides alone in boots of bone. No soul can hide, no heart can stone. broken wing. You hear that hoof, it's far than near. By the time it stops, you disappear. Death rides alone through storm or flame. Don't need a reason, don't take no name. You can't pray, you can't atone, but he still rides and rides alone. In crooked rows, he's been here long, and everyone knows. I saw him once by the graveyard gate. He tipped his hat, I knew my fate. Ain't no preacher, no law, no throne can change the path. He rides alone. Death rides alone, no need to run. He's the dust, the dying sun. A ghost in leather, a rattling tone. Yeah, he rides, and he rides alone. Footsteps echo on the canyon floor. Every shadow hides a little more. I feel the breath, I hear the drag. Devil walks, he don't wave no flag. He don't knock, he don't ask, wears no horns, just a smiling mask. He hums a tune I used to know and matches every step I go. The devil walks beside me, never far behind. In the silence, in the wind, in the corners of my mind. He's always been mine. Try to outrun him through blood and bone, but he's got a key to every home. No prayers stop him, no church bell cries. He just waits quiet with open eyes. He don't chase, he don't scream, he just shows up in every dream. Not in front, not from
always there, like fate designed. The devil walks beside me, never far behind. In the silence, in the wind, in the corners of my mind. No need for fire, no need for flame. He knows my sins, he knows my name. Yeah, the devil walks beside me, like he's always been mine. So if you hear two sets of boots at night, one is yours, the other ain't right.
He crossed that line where breath should end, where bones don't rot and hearts don't mend. But death blinked first and led him through. Now the curse rides heavy in his boot-scuffed shoes. Grave dirt still clings to his skin. Wind don't whisper, screams within. He don't smile, he don't speak. He just moves like a ghost with a soul to seek. He ain't alive for grace or glory. He's a shadow of a darker story, dragging fire down the devil's spine. No peace ahead, just twisted time. He should have died, but the curse keeps riding. Yeah, the curse curse keeps riding. He left his name where the buzzards cry, traded truth for a blood-stained sky. Every town he passes dims their flame. He don't bring light, just cursed names. He ain't alive for grace or glory. He's the shadow of a darker story, dragging fire down the devil's spine. No peace ahead, just twisted time. He should have died, but the curse keeps riding. Yeah, the curse keeps riding. No preacher wait, no grave was dug, just a trail of ashes and sins he shrugged. He's not the man they thought was gone. He's what you get when dying goes wrong. He ain't alive for grace or glory. He's the echo of a tale grown gory, dragging chains through time and flame. No cross to carry, just curse shame. He should have died, but the curse keeps riding. And the road keeps burning under his name.
Down by the holler where the black trees sway, the moon cut sharp like a rusted blade. Footsteps echo on an unmarked grave, and the wind hums low like a hymn betrayed.
No preacher prays, no widow cries, just bones beneath these haunted skies. They rise at dusk with a ghostly tune and sing to the stars in a blood-red moon.
Midnight bone choir singing through the night, voices made of dust, hollow and white. Every ribbon note, every skull accord, telling stories long ignored. They don't sleep, they don't forgive, they just sing about the lives we never lived.
Cracked jawbones whisper names we forgot. Fingers drum rhythm on a coffin's ride. Torn from time, they find no peace. Only the music of the dead's release.
A chorus of sorrow, wrath and regret, of promises broken and unpaid debts. Their harmonies bleed from deep underground. You don't need ears, you feel the sound. Midnight bone choir rising in the wind, serenade of those who never sin. Now they wail where no light goes, crooning truths the living won't know. They don't fade, they won't forgive, they just say
cursed ground, 'neath haunted sky. No preacher speaks, no choir sings, just wind and bones and rusted rain. I dig my grave with hands of stone. Each shovel full, I die alone. Ain't no mourners, no less rites read, just me and dirt and dreams long dead. Midnight crosses mark the land where the restless sleep by no command. No heaven waits, no angels cry, only silence where the damned lie. I buried my name, I buried my past. Thought I'd outrun the storm at last, but the ground remembers what I've done, and the grave I dig fits only one. Midnight crosses mark the land where the restless sleep by no command. No heaven waits, no angels cry, only silence where the damned lie. I ain't the hero, I ain't the saint, just a shadow with blood in its pain, digging deep while the coyotes wail. A man whose soul was never for sale. Midnight crosses in a field of bone, everyone carved from sins I own. And if I vanish for morning's light, you'll find my goal where the dirt holds tight. glass was full, but the night was thin. A cold wind howled like the guilt within. I raised my drink to a face long gone. One more toast for the break of dawn. Smoke curled slow from a worn out flame. My hand still shook at her name. I could lie, I could run, I could beg for peace, but some ghosts, they don't release. Last shot, last regret. Every sin I ain't confessed, yeah. Burn slow in a whiskey breath. A quiet vow before my death. No redemption, no sunrise set. Just a bullet and a cold regret. Dust on my boots, dirt in my soul. Each mile I ride takes its toll. The mirror crack showed who I became, a man with loss he could never name. Last shot, last regret. Every sin I ain't confessed, yeah. Burn slow in a whiskey breath. A quiet vow before my death. No redemption, no sunrise set. Just a bullet and a cold regret. When they find me, eyes gone dim, gun still warm and full of sin. They'll say he drank to forget, but he died with one last regret. Ashes fall like slow rain in the ballroom where my soul was laid. Broken mirrors, candles side, and shadows dancing in my eye. No violin, just wind and moan. We spin where sins begin again. This is my waltz in black flame, step by step. This is the dance of the damned, untamed. The floor's on fire, the sky bleeds red. The ghosts applaud the life I fled. A kiss from death, the bow so low, and one more step to let it go. This is my waltz in black flame, step by step, with no one to blame. Twirling circles, curse my name, lost in fire, lost in shame. This is the dance of the damned, untamed. They said I'd burn, but I chose to twirl, a fallen soul in a twisted world. So let the ashes guide my feet, I dance alone, but not in defeat. Just a ghost in the waltz of flame.
Sun dips low, blood paints the sky. He saddles up with a vengeful cry. Black horse breathing like smoke from hell, riding out where the shadows dwell. Spurs like thunder, dust in his way. Each mile he rides, a soul to take. A list of names burned in his skin. They drew first blood, he'll draw the end. When the sun bows down, he rides again, through fire and dust, through ghost and sin. No grave too deep, no trail too far. He hunts them down by the devil's star. When the sun bows down, the dead gets paid by lead and fire, by wrath and blade. Lantern eyes glow in the black. He hears dead voices talking back. They whisper lies, but he don't fold. His heart's gone numb, his soul ice cold. When the sun bows down, he rides again, through fire and dust, through ghost and sin. No grave too deep, no trail too far. He hunts them down by the devil's star. When the sun bows down, the dead gets paid by lead and fire, by wrath and blade. Name by name, blood for blood. I ain't done till I drown this flood. When the sun bows down, he rides again, with 6-shot sermons for wicked men. He don't need peace, he don't need rest, just bones and names scratched off his chest. When the sun bows down, the past can't run. The reckoning rides with the setting sun. lay my hat where angels fled. A rattlesnake calls near my heel, but my prayers are curse, and my heart won't kneel. Dust on my lips, blood in my spit. I speak to demons, and they don't quit. No preacher dares to ride this track. Got the devil's grin burned in my back. Whispered venom, soft and low, where the serpents hiss and shadows grow. I curse the ground where I bleed, with rattlers dancing in the sand. I speak dark truth no God would stand. They say prayers live, sink deep, like bones that rot where secrets sleep. The moon turns pale, the fire dies down, but my voice still echoes the ground where I bleed, with rattlers dancing in the sand. I speak dark truths no God would stand. If you hear a hiss and feel that sting, don't say my name. Don't say a thing.
They built the gallows out back of town. it'd make the devil frown, but he just smiled, lit a smoke, and watched as one more sinner broke. Rope swings soft in the midnight wind, like it's humming all my sins. Crow sits quiet on the crooked beam. He knows the truth, I didn't scream. Whispers from the gallows, low and cold, stories never told. They echo in the Hollywood where no soul ever stood. Secrets hang with every breath, from men long sentenced to death. They said I stole, they said I lied, but only ghosts know why I died. A preacher prayed, but the wind blew back. No one listened when the sky turned black. Blood on the floor, names in the bark. Justice is blind, but guilt leaves a mark. One last laugh before I drop. Truth don't matter once the heartbeat stops. Whispers from the gallows, deep and old. Chains rusted, hearts gone cold. No redemption in that rope, just the choking loss of hope. Hear me in the wind that blows. I died with secrets no one knows.
I stared in the mirror, saw beast unknown. Eyes like grave dirt, heart turned to stone. Ain't no demon worse than what I've seen. When the man in the glass makes the devil look clean. I walk through fire with a crooked grin. Not to punish, just to burn it in. No chains could hold what broke that night. I lost my soul and found my fight. Worse than hell, that's what I am. A curse carved deep in a broken man. I don't flinch when the thunder rolls. Ain't no fear when you've lost your soul. I've seen good men beg and strong men fall. Watch saints turn cold against the wall. But what haunts me ain't the grave or flame. It's the echo of my own damn name. Worse than hell, that's what I am. A curse carved deep in a broken man. I don't flinch when the thunder rolls. Ain't no fear when you lost your soul. say hell waits. I say it already came, and it wore my face, and it knew my name. Worse than hell I've seen inside, where mercy breaks and monsters hide. So light your match, take your shot, but I ain't scared. I already forgot. Born beneath a hollow sky, no angels wept, no devils cry. The night was still, the world was cold. He came to life with a heart of no cradle song, no heaven's grace, just dust and smoke in a stranger's place. They say the stars refuse to shine, the day is fate across the line. Starless born, no light above, no mercy, no God, no kind of love. He walks the earth, a shadow sun, cursed by both the moon and sun. He ain't the kind to kneel or pray. His soul is forged in darker clay. He never cried, he never begged, just bled in silence, razor-edged. Starless born, no light above, no mercy, no God, no kind of love. He walks the earth, a shadow sun, cursed by both the moon and sun. No heaven's gates, no hellfire chains, just empty roads and phantom names. A soul unclaimed by wrong or right, still breathing through eternal night. Starless born, no light above, no mercy, no God, no kind of love. So if you see him pass you by, don't ask where, don't wonder why. He was born to drift, not to belong, a starless tale in a broken song. Dust rolls in like a funeral hymn, blueprints lost at the canyon's rim. No marker stands, no tale remains, just wind that moans through silent plains. 1,000 souls walked here before, left behind in a nameless war. Their voices fade in the desert rain, not one soul left to speak their name. On the road of no return they fell like rain. No stone, no cross, just endless pain. Buried deep in the dust and flame, no song to sing, no claim to fame. On the road of no return they disappear. Forgotten lives, no one sheds a tear. Rattle where coyotes call, shadows stretched on the canyon wall. Time moved on, left them behind, with only ghosts to mark the line. If you ride this trail, ride real slow, 'cause the ones who ran now lie below. Their stories lost, their memories burned, no candle lit, no page turned. On the road of no return they fell like rain. No stone, no cross, just endless pain. Buried deep in the dust and flame, no song to sing, no claim to fame. On the road of no return they disappear. Forgotten lives, no one sheds a tear. Whispers what we won't learn. This is the price when there's no return. Dust in my lungs, fire in my chest. No matter map, no sign, no place to rest. Every mile screams with voices past, and the devil's right beside me fast. Chains on my boots, smoke in my eyes, blood on the moon, truth dressed in lies. Yeah, preacher's prayer won't reach me now. Just me in the dark, and I don't know how. This is the road through hell, where broken angels fail. No turning back, no soul to sell. Just me and the ghosts that dwell on the road through hell. Bones by the ditch, names carved in flame. Each step I take forgets my name. Regret like thorns wrapped round my spine, and time don't heal what's dead inside. If you hear a sound, don't look behind. It ain't the wind, it's what you left behind. And if you see fire in the canyon low, ride hard, boy, but ride slow. This is the road through hell, where broken angels fail. No turning back, no soul to sell. Just me and the ghosts that dwell on the road through hell. I walk alone where mercy's blind, a lost man on borrowed time. So if you find this path yourself, pray it ain't the road